Hello everybody, this is James McElroy from Home Team Inspection Services coming to you this morning from Nacogdoches, Texas. We are in day 2 of the work week with ice on the ground, ice on the roads, ice on the roofs. You'll notice today I'm wearing a polo shirt. That's because it has warmed up to a beautiful 32 degrees here in Nacogdoches, Texas, so no need for long sleeves, hoodies, or jackets today. And I'm not sick anymore, so let's go ahead and press my luck, right? So we sent out a video yesterday demonstrating the limitation with this kind of weather when it comes to roofing systems. When they're covered in ice, one, it's dangerous to walk on. Two, you can't see the surface, so it's really hard to determine granule loss and expected age or expected lifespan of the roof, etc. Some of the comments, we were asked to talk about the heating and cooling system and limitations this time of the year, so I figured this would be a great opportunity. When it comes to heating, this time of the year, we have a pretty strong policy at Home Team. We go into the house, we turn the heater on as high as it'll go, and we warm that house up so we have somewhere to go to get relieved from the cold. So heating systems this time of year, no problem. As far as the air conditioning system is concerned, the issues you run into is damage to the compressor. When it's this cold, these systems are not designed to run in this cold. One, even if you did run it, the results from the delta T, the temperature differential, wouldn't really be reliable because it's already so cold. It's not having to work that hard to transfer cold from the heat outside, so you wouldn't get an accurate temperature anyway. And two, you run the risk of damaging the compressor, which means that because we're knowledgeable, we know we're not supposed to do it, we would be liable. And as home inspectors, we would have to buy a brand new air conditioning unit for somebody if we ran in this kind of condition. There are some things we can still inspect with the air conditioning unit. This here's the condensing unit. It's at the right side exterior of this house. If you can't tell, it is grossly out of level. I had a level on it earlier, took pictures, put it in the report. Just being out of level can also cause damage to the moving components and premature wear of the system over time. So you want to make sure your air conditioning unit is level on its pad. This thing you see here, that there's been some damage to the unit. Something has fallen on it, hit it, something. So that clear indication it is not protected from damage because it is damaged. We do have a tree above us that is half dead and there are some missing limbs. Wouldn't be surprised if that wasn't the culprit. Then you look back here, you got your refrigerant line, not sufficiently insulated, needs more insulation. It's frozen down here, not because of the insulation, but because water's been dripping on it for the last few days and it's cold and it's freezing. You can see this is a Ruud system. They make a good product, and then here's our data plate. From this, we can provide the client with some additional information, such as this unit was built in 2013. That makes it 13 years old. Your average air conditioning unit is designed to last for 15 years. That's really the life expectancy. So this one's like 2 years away from the end of its expected life expectancy. That was two of the same word used different ways. Anyway, it's definitely going to be out of warranty. Takes the R410 Alpha, which has been replaced by R4 or R454 Bravo and or R32. Those are the two new refrigerants that came in late last year, and you'll be seeing it on all the new air conditioning units. If you remember back to when R22 switched over to R410 Alpha, now it's almost impossible to get the refrigerant. If you can get it, it's so expensive that it makes more sense to replace the unit versus repair or recharge the unit. So in a few years, I imagine we'll be seeing the same issues with the R410 Alpha. But that's pretty much it. This is a 4-ton unit. We know that it takes a 50 amp breaker as the maximum size, and that's probably about all the information the average client's going to need to know about this unit. But we'll put all that in the information in the report so that way the client will be able to call an HVAC technician, discuss potentially replacement of the system if that's something they want to do, and they'll have all the information at hand that they need to provide to that company so that they don't have to come out and get it for themselves. We've already taken care of that step for them. Anyway, that is a little bit of conversation about the limitations of the air conditioning unit during the winter time. In the summertime, we'll start talking about limitations of heat pumps and why we can't run those under certain conditions. Anyway, until next time, this is James McElroy with Home Team Inspection Services coming to you from Nacogdoches, Texas. See you later.